Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. As promised in the last video, we've got Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, Michelangelo, and Raphael. So I did a full intro and everything about it last time. I'm not going to go full tilt into it all. We're going to get really straight into the figures this time around. So again, bargain hunt is where I picked them up at. For that price, you can't complain too much. $6.99 if you didn't see that. My Raphael, he's a little squished up, but he'll be fine because he's coming on out of here. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and start with Michelangelo, and we're just going to get into it. So, alright, maybe. Go ahead and pull that. And of course we have this little green paper rope stuff. I don't know what you call that stuff. Annoying maybe. Okay. We've got our weapons rack. Let's first test. Will the weapons rack stand up? Of course not. That's alright. I didn't expect it to. Alright, let me bust this out. Oh no! We've got more of the little plastic ties. Alright. I think I can get the turtle out without cutting that one. Yep. Okay, maybe I can just pull stuff out and not have to worry about cutting. There we go. And let's get Mikey. Alright, so right off the bat, just from what I've just done here, he feels pretty good. Stood right up. I see a problem. So his weapon holders are kind of rubbery and split in the middle, and this one out here has been evidently got caught in the packaging while when they slid it in, and it has squished it to where it's stuck open. Maybe with some heat I can get that to stay back. Yeah, it's not going to do it right now though. So let me see the other side here, see how well they go into that. Now, it's kind of what I thought. They're not spaced correctly, so you can put one in. That's how that's gonna. So that being heated up won't matter anyway. Let's put them like that. So first things first. I don't like that. I don't like the way the weapon holders are made on him. I don't like the way the nunchucks look when they're at the weapon holders. And I'll be perfectly honest, I don't like the way the nunchucks look at all. I get it. We're talking $7, $8 figure. We're not going to have an actual chain on there. But I think I would prefer something that was in a little bit more action posed maybe. You can't do anything with that. If you mess around with it, you're going to snap it. So yeah, I'm not happy with the nunchucks. I'm not happy with where they go on his back. Not at all. But he is still stands up pretty good. I said that, now I can't get him to stand up. There we go. So he stands up pretty good. He's got his little turtle, same skin tone as he is. So that's really cool. Now on the weapons rack, obviously we already looked at it, doesn't stand. So we got this little piece again. Let me know in the comments, because I may have missed something from the movie or something. Is this like a canister or something? All of them come with that. I don't know. I don't know what it is. There is another nunchuck right here type thing. Oh, I think it's microphones made into nunchucks. That's cool. Got some stars. We've got this piece here, which is the pretty interesting weapon there. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. He comes with the smallest piece of pizza we've seen so far. Now, why would Michelangelo be the one that comes with the smallest piece? He's the biggest pizza eater, isn't he? So, but that's the weapons rack. It is what it is. Those aren't the main thing. I like the fact that we do have color. We've got the chains are silver and the handles are colored like the rest of the weapons. So I'm glad they did that on his main weapons. We do have the belt. It says it has the M. It's even got a buckle. They've even got buckles on these, so that's kind of cool detail. As far as the face goes, face is fine. And let's see how quick he stands up. Boom. That's what you want to have happen. That's what you want. What are you doing with your... His arms are all discombobulated, though. See if I can do something with them. There we go. That's a little better. And again, boom. Stood right up. So, didn't give us near as much trouble as Leonardo did when it came to standing up. That's a good thing. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about what grade it gets here in a few minutes because the weapon situation kind of bugs me. But let's go ahead and get Raphael out here and get into that one. All right. Now it does look like, and we'll compare. It does look like he is bigger than the rest, which would make sense. He should be bigger. There's kind of the back. You can see how the figures themselves definitely look a little bit different than the movie, which is not too big of a deal, but I feel like in the modern era that we're in, when we do something like this, they should be pretty close. I get we're talking about $7 figures. They should still be, I think, closer than what they are. But anywho, let's get Raphael out of here and see what we're working with. Maybe. There we go. Tore the card. Alright, so first off, what in the... Okay. Well, that's kind of interesting. It looks like that little string piece actually has a little tab on the end for me to pull. Sorry, Alf. It's not my fault. Playmates did it. And then, of course, we're going to have to cut... What? No. That one's thicker than the rest. Is it doubled? No. Wow. I mean, y'all saw how fast I cut the other ones. That one was thicker. Weird. Alright. Let's do this weapons rack test. That's what I thought. Moving on. Alf, you gotta hold on. Jumping turtles. There's one side. I could say they're not super warped, so got a little bit of warping on the weapon there, but not bad. Not bad. Okay, right off the bat, and he feels good in hand, so let's ditch that. Wow. Yep. So all of them come with a big slice of pizza, except for Michelangelo. Poor Mikey. I think Raphael may come with the best set of weapons. We've got a nice dagger / throwing dagger. We've got the throwing stars. We've got these two things. I can't remember what they're called. And then, of course, he's got this thing too. So, looking at, I feel like it's supposed to be the ooze canister. Yeah. Because it looks like it's cracked and it's got stuff oozing out of it. So that's what that's supposed to be. And then, of course, all right, the weapons rack is going to stand up. We have his size that he comes with. Not bad, not bad. All right, and his size he keeps right here. So if I was to put them in their little holders, how much does that affect his articulation? A little bit, yeah. As far as shoulder movement goes, definitely. Oh, these freaking arms, man. Kind of a pain, but there we go. All right. Moment of truth. How fast is he going to stand up? Oh, we're back heavy. Hold on. There we go. Oh. There we go. All right. Here's his turtle, his little baby turtle. There's that. So matches him. They're a little. They look a little big. The size do. Like they're a little misproportioned, but he is actually supposed to be a little bit bigger than what he is. Like if you look at the picture on the back, he really is a lot bigger than the rest of the turtles. And let me get Mikey real quick. So you can see he's just barely taller and he's barely bigger. So that could have been improved, but he's got a little bit of battle damage stuff on him, which is really cool. And he's standing up again. Maybe stand up. It's Raph. He wants to be argumentative. There he goes. Not a bad set of weapons that they come with. I probably won't break these apart. I just don't see any need for it. It's not like that's insulting. Poor Mikey. Poor Mikey. Don't even get a full slice of pizza. But yeah, I don't feel the need to break those weapons racks apart. I mean, I'm not going to display them with anything but the main weapons that are actually detailed. As far as the baby turtles, they have a peg hole underneath them, so I don't know if there's something that they will sit on. If there's maybe one of the play sets or something has a spot for them. It could be the big play set. I don't know. If you know what these go on, if there's something that they've got made special where these are used for, let me know in the comments down below. Let me get Mikey back over here. So as far as, let's give them a grade. For Michelangelo, I've got to go. I hate to do this, but I'm going to go B-. For the simple fact that the weapons racks, the weapon holders on his belt, only don't hold right. You can't put both of them in. They just pop back out. And the weapons themselves, I just don't like the way they've made the chain on them. I wish it was a little bit better than that. I think it would look a little better. And for those reasons, he gets a B-. As far as his redeeming qualities, I mean, he stands up very easy. He doesn't have a lot of bad loose joints. It's really a matter of his weapons. I don't know if it's going to show up on screen, but the paint apps on the chain are pretty bad. So that's going to end up rubbing off if you play with it too much. For Raph, honestly, I guess I got to give him a B+. So as far as these go, there's no way they're getting A's. They're just not that kind of quality figure. But in the B's, the B+, I mean, they're definitely worthy. His weapon, his size are a little oversized, and he's a little undersized. So, you know, other than that, there's really not much to complain about on Raph. Kind of like the rest of them. He's got a little better head rotation. There we go. Not bad. Joints are pretty good. Again, the way these legs are made, you're not going to get a lot out of the knee joints. We don't have much on ankles. The elbows on all of them suck. So they're super hard to move. You got to twist them around and mess with them to get them to move. But so overall, as far as all four, if you put them all together and say, what grade would you give these four turtles? Solid B, if I'm going to grade the whole set. So, I don't hate them by any means. I like them. They're fun. They're going to make a good addition to the Ninja Turtle displays at some point when I find a spot for them. So, but yeah, that was Michelangelo and Raphael. So what I'd like to do now, as we get ready to say goodbye uh, and do our outro, I would like to get all four turtles together and see how they look. And you know what? I'm also going to pull down a vintage turtle and put a vintage turtle next to them and see how they compare to a vintage turtle. So let's do that now. All right, so there is a vintage Michelangelo in front of the Mutant Mayhem turtles. So that's kind of the comparison there. They're definitely different, but they're still going to look really awesome once I get them up on the Ninja Turtle shelves somewhere. Uh, and let me know in the comments down below how you think they match up to the vintage turtles. Of course, they're going to be hands down way down the list, but let me know in the comments. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Turn on those notification bells so you don't miss any of the great toy content we got coming to the channel. If you want to keep supporting me and what I'm doing, check out my other channel, Gladiator Wrestling Podcast. If you love wrestling figures and wrestling talk, that is the place to be. We have a great live podcast every Sunday. Plus, all of the wrestling figure videos are going to be on that channel. So go check it out. Show it some love so you can help support both channels. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. Gladiator out.